What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today's kind of just a basic update video for both JP and Global, actually. So let's start with the JP stuff because I can just simply read that to you right here, and then we're gonna move on to the Global stuff. But gameplay is just simply gonna be in the background because it's better for me to use that and explain things than download the Global version and just read to you basically what you already know. I mean, you guys, everyone here for the most part speak English or their home language, so I don't think I really need to do that for you. I'd rather explain it, talk about it, and my kind of thoughts on what you should do with that information. So anyway, let's get straight into it. So first off, a lot of people have been asking me to go over this story stuff that's coming out here. It's not really a story that's going on. It's a story event, you know, Bio Brawly, GT, all that kind of stuff that's going on, right? This isn't actually quest story missions. This is, again, a story event. It is taking place right here with the, kind of like that middle spot. If you've never watched Dragon Ball Z in Japanese, or you don't know much about it here in Japan, there's a lot of these like 1 hour specials that they did between Z and Super. This was before Battle of Gods and all that stuff was announced and everything. So this is one of them right here, and this is what introduced Vegeta's brother, actually, and his wife, actually. So this is just simply, you know, the story about after Majin Buu, you know, pieces around and Mr. Satan is celebrating the opening of his hotel. Yeah, he makes like a hotel kind of spa place. And then basically, Vegeta's brother comes, and then he's just like, hey, I can't really defeat someone from the Frieza gang. Can you help me out? And he just turns out to be this weak guy. And so it's more of just comic relief, essentially. There's no real, you know, disaster that's really happening. But nonetheless, it's some entertainment. It's a good time to see Goku and friends again. And so that's where the story comes from, essentially, okay? Now, what this event does is it takes advantage of the fusion category. Yes, so obviously right here you can see in this red lettering, fusion, okay, obviously the fusion, and then category, okay? So fusion category, no character team, okay? If you use them, you get a bonus, okay? You get a bonus drop rate, essentially, for whatever we're getting. I don't know if there's some character we're getting or a special item or something like that. It's not really said or shown in the picture, as you can clearly see, but nonetheless, that is what we're going to be getting. Again, this is only on JP. Obviously, Global, you will get it later down the line and everything, but this is what we're going to be looking at right here. Now, again, I don't know what we're getting, but basically, if you have the fusion category, then great, but the only fusion leader out there right now is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So if you don't have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I guess you're really out of luck, unfortunately. See, the one thing that I liked about the Omega banner, at least, is that, you know, I guess technically it was in the Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 banner, but if you go to your characters and you look at the Goku, where did that free Goku go? This isn't fusions, is it? No, it's not. Okay, so as of right now, again, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is the only one with the fusions category leader skill, but in the Omega, or with the Omega, the Agility Sin Shenron, who becomes an Omega, and then this Goku here, they all have the category of the Shadow Dragon arc, essentially, okay? So you can, even if you don't pull Omega and there happens to be an event in the future, you can use these guys for that category and get that extra drop rate and everything. But with Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 with Fusion, he's the only one right now, so you're kind of out of luck right there. So again, this is the Shadow Dragon. He gives Ki +2, HP attack and defense up 50%. With the Omega, the Agility Omega Shenron, it's Ki +2, or maybe Ki +3. It's Ki +2, and then only attack and defense up 50%. So this Goku gives the HP and attack, whereas the other one gives attack and defense. Let me find him real quick. Here he is. Yeah, Ki +2. Okay. So, but nonetheless, though, all three of those guys right there are Shadow Dragon arcs, whereas Gogeta's the only fusion one. So if you don't have Gogeta, I guess you're out of luck. I mean, obviously you can still drop rates and everything, but I don't know how well this is gonna be. You know, we haven't been able to test something like the category extended drop rate when it comes to something like the Future Trunks arc or anything like that, you know, because as you guys all know, those rates are abysmal. They are abysmal half the time on that. So I don't know if this event's gonna be at the same level as that, or maybe closer to something like the GT events and everything like that. And then this just simply makes it easier for you or something. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Otherwise, why put it in there? That means either the rates are going to be terrible or it's just going to require a lot of it. So hopefully it's a lot and not terrible rates, because that would suck for anyone who doesn't have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. We'll have to see. I don't know of any other banners coming out or any characters. I'm assuming if there is a drop character in this event, he or she will probably have the fusions category. At least that's what we're hoping. Hey, maybe new Gotenks or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. But anyway, so that's kind of the update right now for JP. Obviously, LR Trunks banner still going on. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta ends on Thursday, actually. So get your summons in now if you haven't had a chance to pull them yet. And yeah, I'm assuming the 20 stones a day thing too is probably coming close to an end. Probably another few days on that, and then it's over with probably. And then yeah, we're back to normal, I guess. So anyway, so that's everything on global. Right now, the screen is going to shift to gameplay of Cooler and stuff like that. Because I want to talk about that for global right now. Yes, global officially Cooler has been announced for you guys. It is coming out on the 28th, I believe, Pacific Standard Time of August, and then it goes to like I think September 15th. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. But yes, final form Cooler is here, and you guys all know how much I love my Cooler, okay? You know that already. I'm not going to talk about why I love him and everything. You guys have seen plenty of videos of that. If you want to go ahead and check that out or any kind of other gameplay of that, the gameplay is just going to be in the background. The big question is, should you summon on Cooler's banner? Now, as of right now, at this moment, we don't know what's going to be on the Cooler banner. It's, you know, kind of secretive, obviously. So I'm gonna go with a few things here. First, I'm going to assume, okay, again, I'm assuming the banner is close to what we expected on what we got on JP, with a few things changed. I mean, like Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta were about the same banners on both versions of the game, but then you look at something obviously like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which was different due to where the games are and everything. So I'm assuming at this moment, that the Cooler banner for global will be the same as JP. So that's going to include Cooler, Full Power Frieza, Brawly, Perfect Cell, Strength, Merge Zomas, and I think that's it. Oh, and then Thouser, actually. Thouser, however you want to pronounce him. His little minion guy. He is a Dokkan Awaken, actually. So he's not a bad extreme agility support unit, I believe, if I'm corrected on that. But anyway, so the big question is, should you summon on Cooler? Let me tell you a little bit about my past experience when I summoned for Cooler originally. Merge Zomas loved me. I got like one Full Power Frieza dupe. It took me probably about 600 stones to finally get one Cooler. Only get one Cooler. Then he started dropping later. Now I've got 3 dupes I have no idea what to do with. But anyway, so that's about what it was for me, though. I know people who pulled Cooler no problem on JP very fast. And then there was me, who Merge Zomas loved me to death, and he's like barely used now. So like I have him all 4 paths unlocked. Start Baba shopping that guy like no tomorrow is ridiculous. So again, the big question is, should you summon? And I want to say this. If they do, I don't think there's going to be much of a sale. When we did it, there was a movie ticket sale, and it was like one sale only for 60 stones, and that was it. And then you got the ticket thing that you can spend in the Baba shop, essentially. By the way, don't try and save that for another ticket summon, because they're going to be different tickets, so just use it, okay? There's no point in holding on to it. But anyway, so it's, yeah, if you can buy stones, if you have no problem getting as many stones, or if you've been saving up for Cooler ever since, you know, it was announced and everything, or maybe you spent a few on Omega, and you got Omega, and now you're waiting for Cooler, because Cooler is the best way to use Omega for you guys on Global right now, because he doesn't have his leader skill or anything, then go for it. Just go for it. You have Frieza in there, you have Cell, which will actually be better for Janemba when he comes out. You have Cooler in there, obviously, he's gonna be a beast. If you cannot summon, though, don't summon. Wait until Super Buu comes out, because after this, you will most likely be getting the full physical banner, and that physical banner will bring along with it the Z-Sword Gohan and the Super Buu, okay? If you can get Super Buu, if you get lucky enough, I mean, it's a physical banner, but again, after seeing your agility banner that you currently have right now, those rates are atrocious. I'm sorry about that. So anyway, but if you are able to pull a Super Buu on there, he's got a farmable super attack, and he is the best extreme physical support unit to this date, even on JP right now, okay? So go ahead and get that if you need to, and wait until Janemba comes around. Janemba will again have a lot of sales when Gogeta comes out as well. You have, you know, the 3 multis and then 1 free one and everything like that. So that's your other chance to get Cooler right there. If you're able to, again, if you're able to go for him right now, though, go for him. I give you the green light. Go for it. If you, though, have to save your stones a lot more and you can't really buy things, or you have to wait for certain sales and everything, then wait on Cooler. You don't need to go for him just yet. Yes, I know. This is Talon here going, what? Talon telling us not to go for Cooler? I understand that some people are not able to get as many stones, obviously, you know, especially with us as YouTubers, you know, you see us spending all these stones, it's because we need to do it for content and everything, but I understand if you're not able to go for them right away. I will say though, save some stones if possible. You know, if you have to, this is why I'm saying skip Cooler and go for Super Boo. If you get Super Boo, great. And if you already have full power Frieza from the Red Dragon Stone, then great. If you didn't grab Frieza from then, you have another chance because you will get another Red Dragon Stone when Into Gogeta and Janemba come out, okay? Go ahead and grab it then. Grab full power Frieza. Get Cooler from the Omega, or from the Janemba banner, and boom, you have a beast of a team. Physical is one of the best teams to this date. Do not underestimate them, okay? So, you guys have already heard me go about that. I'm not going to go on about how good Physical is. You can see that in the gameplay, obviously. But, again, if you can get this, just to hammer home the last point, if you can get stones easily, go for Cooler. If you have to wait, go for Super Boo, then go for him with the Janemba banner, okay? Please don't overlook the extreme guys, okay? Yes, I know the heroes are somewhat better for most of the part, but Cooler reigns above most of them. The only ones who can beat a Cooler team, basically, in terms of if you're going by strict numbers here, or, you know, maybe how good you prefer someone, is only going to be super int, super strength, and some people would say super physical. It depends on what you have, though, there. So it definitely is a little kind of iffy there. But nonetheless, Cooler reigns above the others, no problem, okay? So go for him when you get the chance, okay? So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Are you going to be going for Cooler if you are on Global JP? What do you think the story mode is going to be? Do you think there's going to be a drop character on there? Or do you think it's just going to be some random item or something like that? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. As always, leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you happen to be new. And until next time, everyone, I will see you in the next one.